our next guest. He's hard to miss. He used to host the show Talk Soup, which I watched religiously. He's appeared in feature films like Spider-Man 2, Dude, Where's My Car, starred in the groundbreaking show Queer as Folk, and hits comedy clubs all over the area. We're so happy that he stopped here in our area this weekend. Please welcome Hal Sparks to our show.
I couldn't be happier to be here, although the lead-in by the weather does put me off a tad because I don't like being told how to feel. I know it's 82 degrees. That whole it feels like 86. No, it just feels like a wet 82. But is there something about you can't say it feels like a wet 82 because that creeps someone out? And then secondly, do you actually have the nerve to use the term future cast?
Yes, we're telling everybody what it's going to be like
without a crystal ball.
Hey,
honestly,
you can't see it, but Eileen has her crystal ball behind this wall.
I just expect the Terminator to just appear naked going, tomorrow the weather will be 72, but it'll feel like 91. You understand?
Hal Sparks monologue, everyone.
There you go. No, this is improvised. This is something called wit, and it's spontaneous. You won't see a lot of it these days.
Are you bummed that we didn't get the memo with the royal blue dresses?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You're the one person. One of these things is not like the other. I'm wearing blue.
What happened, Larry?
Larry.
No.
All right, so you're here at Arlington Cinema Drafthouse.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on D.C.? You were talking about how it's no L.A.
I like to call D.C. Gridlock, Virginia. Not just for traffic, but also, you know.
Okay,
Now, again, I don't make fun of politicians because they're really just indicative of us, aren't they? I mean, it's
we
like,
voted for them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So anybody who complains about the politicians in general is that's their cheap way of complaining about the public.
That's true.
Like, these guys are stupid in Washington is easier than turning to the people you're at Thanksgiving dinner table with and going, you guys are idiots. My whole family are full of stupid people. I can't say that because then I won't get, yams.
But I feel like when you're in D.C., you've got to take pot shots at the obvious.
Sure. Well, I bypass them entirely and go straight to the subway and the Pentagon. I think those are my two big, hits in town. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Because nobody actually believes there's a subway in D.C. It's a spaceship that you're allowed to pretend to be taking a train on until it's time to leave the planet. We all know the Pentagon is like the periscope of the shit. We all know this. We just pretend. When you live in D.C., you pretend that the entire city in an emergency won't go... So let's just stop playing around. And secondly, think what you will about the people at the Pentagon or our war policy or the Department of Defense or like the literal valid arguments to be made about it, and know that there's no job harder than someone who works in that building because you've had an oh crap moment in your life. You've had at your job where you're like, oh crap, I was supposed to. Oh crap, I forgot.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being in the Pentagon in front of a terminal going, oh crap, that is a missile. Oh no. That's okay. Guys, I'm sorry, that was me. I'm sorry. I got coffee on the screen. I'm fine. DEFCON 2, everybody. DEFCON 2.
Now, we've got a political season coming up. This has got to be for comedians. This is just nirvana. Because you've got, you've got pie.
Oh yeah,
it's unlimited. The guy's running.
The funny thing is we chase around. We're like ambulance chasers of politics because as a touring comic, immediately go to New Hampshire, immediately go to Iowa, immediately wherever they're having the caucuses. You want to be there like 2 weeks behind because the jokes have written themselves and they're no good anywhere else. They're not national jokes quite yet, but everybody in Iowa knows what happens or whatever. So you can kind of skate on that and not work. To be completely honest.
Well, and with the field that we've got, your options are endless.
Oh, it is.
Well, I think the Hillary Clinton presidency will do for gender relations in this country what the Obama administration has done for race relations, which is not necessarily heal it all, but bring the wound to the surface. You know what I mean? But you got to know you have cancer before you can visit an oncologist and get something done about it. And every horrible thing that's been printed, emailed about this president during his presidency, Get ready for the female version.
That's true.
Yeah.
Next run around. Not that all the people running on the Republican side aren't wonderfully female, supportive, and centric.
And we've got one, Carly Fiorina. She's running.
Sure, she's got, what, 0.8%?
Well, you know.
Yeah, remember last time Republicans had a very prominent female in there? She had a 70% likability rating and a 20% electability rating, meaning we like her, but she's a girl. They can't. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all.
That's something, you did that really good.
I'm from Kentucky originally. I'm allowed to speak freely. There you go, of which I speak.
Yeah, Southerners. Last question for you. You've done so much. You've had the show. You've been in movies. You've done stand-up. What's your favorite?
There isn't one. You can't, because they're all completely different venues for that. That's like saying, what do you like better, eating or breathing? You might think you like one better until you can't do the other. They're all art, and so I'm an artist. This is just, they're different venues. Okay. We're weird in America. We're supposed to be this bootstrappy country where everybody's allowed to do their thing, but the minute you do 2 jobs, everybody's like, what the hell? It's odd.
That's true.
Right, we put you in a box, don't get out.
Yeah, there you go. Puritanical work ethic and art don't mix, sorry.
So you're Arlington Cinema Drafthouse tonight.
Yeah, tonight and tomorrow night. 10:30 tonight, 7 and 10 tomorrow. Huh?
Oh, excellent. 4 shots. There's
3 shows. 1 tonight, 2 tomorrow.
Got it.
Yeah.
2 drink minimum.
Yes, popcorn and food. It's a theater. I'll be competing with Jurassic Park by myself. Thank you. And winning.
And you will win.
Yes, I will.
Hal Sparks, good to see you.
Cheers.
Thanks for coming in.
Oh, my pleasure.
Great to meet you.
Thanks again. Appreciate it.